Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to appreciate every one of you that watch our previous videos on this matter. I just thought that it makes a whole lot of sense to give an update on the issue of the signature of judges and all of that. So this is why I said let me make this video. So just a moment, please. Okay. Yeah. You know, trying to get the proper lighting, but it's okay. So where are we? Yeah. So I was saying that I just have some good news. Eventually, I was able to um, get the signature. Now, let me tell you the story of what happened. I was so frustrated at first I made that video. So I just felt I should also make an update here. The following day, I decided because I was told that the judge that was signing in the court seven or whatever was it in Federal High Court there, that when he finished his judgment, he just asked people to bring their forms and he signed for them. Unfortunately, some of my colleagues that were there, they could not get across to my secretary, why could not also not sign, and that why we wasted the whole day in the front of that judge's chamber that just held us there, and then we could not do anything that day. So eventually I said, okay, so if that's the case, let me go there early in the morning and sit through the court processes. I have no business with, I have nothing with. I left my place of work to sit there just because I want a signature. And you know the joke? I will tell you. That particular judge finished, got up, bowed, called, and left. I was like, what do you mean? I had to sit through all this for nothing? So I approached his registrar, whatever they are called. The guy ignored me as if no human beings talking. Fortunately, the girl that attended to her the first time, she came out from inside the chambers. I guess maybe when she saw the judge has left, so she came back to sit back on her seat. And I explained to her, I said, see, I have no business in this court. The only reason I came to sit through all this, because I went through many courts. I was told the judge has gone on one workshop or one seminar or something. So the other one that were in session, okay, let me just sit down in this place. They just say, okay, if you see any call in session, tell me that person is around so you can wait and the person will sign for you. Of course, in all this, a church member of mine that called me for something, and I told her, I said, but that's the office. And she told me, approach my colleague, they could help you to pick the form, and then you go back and pick it. The guy told me, as you're already here, just stay. I said, okay. So I stayed through, and that is what happened. Of course, I was flabbergasted. Then I this young lady now told me that if we have stopped, that it has not changed. The judge has said we will not sign again because the people that went to the chambers the day before and the student and now I said, okay, please take this thing, tell him. If he likes, he say he doesn't, I will come back and pick my form. So I dropped it. He said, okay, if you want to, we could drop it. So I dropped the form. And that people are taking for granted, it's the only one that is signing and all of that. I said, okay, let me drop my form. I have a lot to do in office because by then I even had the research team. Some of my junior colleagues that I'm leading their research team that I'm getting them in research work. I already had a meeting fixed because I didn't imagine I'll be spending 2 days wasted trying to get a signature. So we already had that day fixed. I fixed the day, even I think they were to fix earlier. I said, okay, because I'm have to go to court. I fixed it later in the day that by then I should have finished. So when I was confronted, I said, I could not just sit down here, let me go. I didn't want to postpone because I know one of them was traveling the day after, so I didn't want to postpone the meeting again. So this is why I gave the young lady the form. Then I said okay. I left it with her and I left. I gave her my card, my business card as Dean. I dropped it with her. I said, okay, please, you can call me if you decide to sign. If you decide not to sign, please call me. I'll come and pick my form and go and look for somewhere else. Because the only reason I want to go back is because I have paid. So, and I just felt with a stamp on my form that no other court may agree to sign that, okay, pay somewhere else. Though somebody was, my faculty officer later told me that they too had that experience, they paid in full, but they had to come back to Jabi to come and sign. That is after I was going to say my account. Say, I didn't know that this is a federal high court. So I just felt they may not take it or go to any other high court. So that was my reason. So around 3 p.m., I was actually in the meeting, in the middle of the meeting. Somebody just told me, okay, keep your phones nearby because this young lady may call. And again, just to show that one had a bit of trouble trusting some these people, I had to give my card again to somebody in my colleague's office, in my either my church member's office, that okay, please, you can help me follow up. Let me know what is happening. So I dropped my card also with her. So around 3 p.m. or some minutes after 3, I had a call coming. It's an unknown number, but I just said, let me just pick it anyway. That it could be this lady. And really, it was her. And she said the judge has signed. I said, imagine that. Okay, I said, okay, she did well. So I called my driver, go and pick this. I was going to tell him, okay, wait, I want to go to conduct of bureau the following day. We can just bring down and pick. I said, okay. Today, I remember that she was not inside the courtroom and we could not approach that place to ask for anything. And I knew that because of some prisoners that were, because of the Kuje prison problem, that some prisoners were supposed to come to the court that day. Their case was, it was said that to hold the following day, so they were going to continue. So I said, that means definitely the judge will be in session the following day. So I didn't want a situation where I will have to go there and start to wait till afternoon again and I could not say. So I told my driver, please go and pick the forms for us. Because it was myself, my driver, and my secretary. So that was how he went to pick it. I said, let me have it. Then I know that the business I have now is with the Code of Conduct Bureau office. So that was how he went to pick the form for me. And that's how I had my form with the just signed, with the big sigh of relief. So that's the good news. Now, I just had in mind that, okay, when I get to school of economics, I'll tell them, please, will you guys change the process of this thing? Because if it's making life difficult for people, because after I discouraged my colleagues from going there because I felt okay. They should not have the same experience I had. I told them, okay, please don't go there. Go to. I was told that I heard that the state judge, court, high courts are better. You go there. Just for them to come back the following day and say that nobody was attending to them. That even had to go into process because they have been there. And nobody was attending to them. I think they said they went to Google or something like that. I mean, I was surprised. And I told them, okay, if you're having this, maybe you just go back to where I went to. It seems if George attends to people eventually, just drop your things. Hopefully, he'll be back or somebody will attend to you or whatever. So I don't eventually know. I didn't ask them where they now want to do this. So I go to Code of Conduct Bureau. Thank God I was as a professor asking me, that means I'm a director. I said, I don't know. All I know is that I'm a professor. You don't know the equivalent in the civil service, so you can tell me. So eventually she was like, okay, we are in the director, okay, that. So she said, okay, her director has the lady, the woman who made it that was the deputy director. So she said her director had given her instruction that if a director, okay, that comes, you should attend to them immediately on his behalf. So that was how I was able to have my case attended to. Then I now told her, I said, please, you guys need to do something about this judges matter. If they will not be having time, that I wasted 3 days trying to get a signature, and my office, my official work was suffering because of this. If you people who, if they will not have chance, please, do you people mind finding another way of doing it? They say, that my own is even good. That some people have had to wait for 1 week. Some people have had to. I was like, God, you guys knew this. And I said, what are you going to do about it? I don't know because she didn't have give me an answer. Probably she doesn't have an answer. But I just felt pissed off. This could be avoided because I heard even some cases the judges will either not attend to you even in the state courts or with the FCT courts. I was even telling myself, oh, there was even one near where I stay. I even about two around where I stay. I could have used them, but my calculation was okay. If I finish from that period I called the Matama, then I could just go to the other place and just submit, and then one day will be enough. I actually had a colleague that said he went to Jabi, and within that day he was able to do everything. So that was actually my own target. But I was thinking a federal high court would be faster for me, being a federal staff member. So just unfortunately for me to find out that it is where it was actually a bit difficult. There were about 12 courts there. And so I was expecting it to be system. That okay, this one doesn't have chance, this one we have, and all of that, but It didn't work like that. It seems that that even now became a problem. Everybody was saying, okay, go to this other one, go to this other one, go to this other one. My judge is not on seat. My judge has traveled. My judge has gone to seminar. My judge is on workshop. My judge is busy. My judge is, I mean, like the first day I said I had to stay there, I was staying right there and I was told that another judge was with this woman and I don't know what they were discussing. It could be official. But for God's sake, if you're not even attending, you could tell us, go away. Because we were sitting right under the camera and I know she would have been seeing the camera. That's very unfortunate. But what was shocking to me was that the Code of Conduct Bureau knows that the people are facing this problem. I mean, she was even telling, oh, just 3 days you've tried, that it was even good, that some people's is better than some people's own that had to wait a whole week. For God's sake, if they don't have the time, give the job to who has the time. I don't know. It was an affidavit agreed. But then, I mean, it is better. There should be a more efficient way. I don't think countries that are developing, that are called developed countries, are, are developing or they have developed based on inefficiency. I don't think so. I can just imagine the number of days of manpower. I had in mind because we are doing tutorial videos in my university. I had in mind that that was what I wanted to do for last week. I could not. I have my all my week planned, but I could not. It had to be disrupting this week because of that. This is unfortunate, but I hope that somebody does something about this. If the judges don't have time, please give it to the people that have time. Find a way around this and let people not go through this. I have to ask, I say, okay, how often do you do this so that I can prepare down? I can have a time ahead and know that I will not be under this kind of pressure. You told me every for 4 years, so once I have this thing again, I will not wait for a training that never occurred. I was told that anyway, I was told it occurred, but I never learned about it, so I never participated. That is the only reason I do not do my things in this way. Once I was giving, I would have gone out and made sure I did everything I needed to do. But because we're asked to be waiting for one training, but unfortunately, the training, I never was able to participate in it because I didn't even know when it was taken. The woman said that she actually came for the training in my university. But then, unfortunately, I was not aware of when it took place. So I could not participate. And she said it was the memo they sent that was like threatening. That I'm able to be running up and down and say, okay, let us go and get it. They had to send this thing before you people will come. She came since how many months ago. I said, I was not aware. I don't do my things like that. That's the sincere truth. But thank God it is done. But we need to improve. We need to do better as a community, as a people. We need to do better. And this is just what I wanted to talk about today. Guys, it was not funny, but I hope we can do better. See you in the next video because I actually also have something I wanted to do. I just felt I should give you an update after what the all that I said in the last video. I just needed to just let you guys know. So remember again, once again, thank you for being there for us, and remember to subscribe. We are close to 200 now. Take us there. We are still targeting our 1,000. We need to get there, guys. We need to get there. Thank you so much. God bless you guys.